The Carpenter's Son by Joyce White. A story of Jesus. Dedicated to all God's children of every nation, but especially my great-grandchildren, Danielle and Nathan Warner, Charlotte and Annabelle Alice, Olivia and Ella Lennon, Heather and Rosemary Warner, and Eldon Lennon. A wooden manger, a bed of hay, where newborn baby Jesus lay. A stable built of wood and stone. Mary and Joseph were far from home. Angels were singing, and shepherds knelt down to worship the baby God sent to their town. They named the boy Jesus, then moved into town where kings from the far east brought gifts and bowed down. They knew he was special, a gift from above, who'd bring peace and justice and brotherly love. When Jesus was 2, off to Egypt they fled, for King Herod was jealous and wanted him dead. As soon as they learned their child would be safe, they traveled back home to Nazareth. There Joseph built them a fine house of wood, for he was a carpenter, skilled and good. Joseph's shop smelled clean and fine, fresh boards and oil and turpentine. Jesus grew strong and wise and tall. He learned to use a hammer and saw. He built a boat that didn't leak, and a rocking chair that didn't squeak. As he grew up, he fished and swam and learned to live from off the land. He sat in his boat and talked to men and told them of God's love for them. He healed the sick, the blind, the lame, and brought many people to life again. He sat at table with rich men and poor, and asked them to try to love each other more. He taught them the meaning of loving and living, sharing their riches, and above all, forgiving. But some folks were mad at the things Jesus said. They'd rather hold tight to the riches they had. He can't keep on preaching to share with the poor. We'll have to arrest him so he can't say more. They mocked him and spit on him, beat him, and one day they nailed him high up on a hill called Mount Calvary. But true to his word, on the 3rd day he rose, and all they could find in the tomb were his clothes. "My Jesus is living," cried Mary with glee. And she told all her friends, "Come, rejoice now with me." They couldn't believe it. Too good to be true. They went back to fishing, sad-hearted and blue. But Jesus appeared to them, gave them some bread, and then they knew he was no longer dead. "I must go now to heaven, build a house for you there. But I'll come back as surely as you see me here." Now this is the promise that we know is true. The Carpenter's Son has a place just for you.